Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am really excited to have you here today. We are going to take a look at the energy and the using the Celtic cross for the month of January 2022. So happy New Year to you. You may notice that there is a membership button available now on the channel. My goal is that by the time these videos come out that I will have that set up. Technology is not my strong suit, so if it's not there yet, it will be there shortly. But after I get done recording this video today, I'm going to do an extended to put into the membership portal. The extended will cover love and the soul path, but today we're going to do a Celtic cross with health, wealth, and happiness, and advice from Spirit on that for the course of the next month. Wow. Hold on. That was a lot. Okay. So, as always, the grandmothers are here. I was like, hey, grandmothers, I'm getting ready to do Pisces. They're like, yes. It is so fun. I love having them here so much. Okay. Here we go. And they're bringing the messages fast and furious. Oh, guys, what is going on here? All right. Wow. Okay. So, you hear that background noise? We're having a snowfall, and they're out shoveling, and it's really loud. Okay, so the overall energy we have here is the Five of Swords. So we're using the Light Seers Tarot for you guys. That was what Spirit chose. This one, the Five of Swords, is definitely not about the winner at all costs like you often see. This one is it's your thoughts. You're way up in your head and it's giving you a headache. You're trying to make some kind of a decision, because here we find you with this Two of Swords energy. So one thing that's kind of interesting is that because of the Venus retrograde that we have going on, Venus is about to make some decisions, and I feel like whatever it is you're trying to figure out, around about the 8th or the 9th of January, you start to actually really start to sort it out. I'm going to link here, somewhere over here, the weekly, because it has the new moon in Capricorn part to the reading, and it really talks a lot about that Venus retrograde and what is going on there. So the Light Seers Tarot always comes with these little mantras, and it says the lessons move me ahead always. The lessons move me ahead always for the Five of Swords, and when blinded by the unknown, I trust myself to move toward the light. The lessons move me ahead always. When blinded by the unknown, I trust myself to move toward the light. Oh my God, that's amazing. Because look at this. In the subconscious is the light. So if you want to know where the light is within. So moving in the direction that lights you up from within. Where's your passion? Where's your joy? What makes you happy? So if you are sitting here trying to figure out which way to go, what should I do? If you're way up in your head, and it's time to get into your heart space, where you can locate where the joy comes from. The joy is created in the sacral chakra, solar plexus area, and it shines out to others, but you access it through the heart space of what are you passionate about, what are you excited about, what is it that you want to do, because on your mind you've got this judgment, okay? So you're trying to decide, you're making a decision. This is the 20. That's a 2. And here you are in the lower energy of that 2, the 2 of Swords. And so there is a big decision. We're all going through this, honestly. We all are. But for some reason, you guys are so far up in your head about it that you're forgetting about your superpower, and your superpower is your intuition. Your superpower is being willing to go deep within to find the answers, because you are, in fact, the high priestess. And by the way, I think you figured this out by the time we conclude this month, because the outcome of this is the high priestess, again, a 2. So there is all this energy of really tapping back into who you are to find the answers. Everything you need to know is right there inside of you. So the sun is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. And here you sit at the Wheel of Fortune. You have the ability to move the wheel. Look, she's standing on the top of it. You can move that wheel in whatever direction you choose to. You have the power. You need to remember that you have the power. Solar power. Like everything moves on solar power. The challenge to the situation is, can you keep everything in balance? It's the karmic balance, though, because it's the Justice card. And so the energy that you put in should be coming back to you. Always does. So let me put that another way. To keep things in karmic balance, you don't give away yourself, but also you act in the highest integrity, so that what comes back to you is also good and integrity. The energy to lean into is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles says you've been planting the seeds. Have patience. Allow things to grow. This energy in January, there's so much activity in Capricorn going on. First part of the month, we've got, we start with the new moon in Capricorn. We've got the sun there, Venus there, Mercury there. Pluto is there, and Mars is coming in shortly. And so there's all of this planetary pileup again happening in Capricorn, and meanwhile all the outer planets are interacting with these planets in a very positive way, but they're about making the choice, the 2. It's that 2 energy of making the choice and also of working collaboratively together to create what it is that you want. And so if you can keep everything in balance, balancing what you want and you need against the collective and the greater good, not giving away too much of yourself, not selfishly trying to get everything for yourself, which doesn't even sound like a Pisces. The opportunity here is to pick one of these swords, because the opportunity is the Ace of Swords. But again, that decision is made through the crown chakra. This is by tapping into your high priestess self. You are the high priestess. Own it. For a water sign, there's so many swords on this table. We have the 5 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the Justice, which has the sword of truth there, holding things in balance. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the advice to you is the Page of Swords. So, Pisces, I know you make a lot of decisions based on how you emotionally feel. You're being asked to use your third eye, which is not using your emotions, but it is using your intuition. So, you need a little more information in order to help you figure out, like she's carrying light bulbs. You're supposed to be seeking the light within. You need more information. Do some research. Whatever it is you're trying to sort out, figure out here, whatever direction you're trying to move in, there is a need to gather just a little bit more information. And then we go through this process where we say, okay, this is my checklist, and here are my options. And what checks the boxes? And then when there's a few items left, then you say, okay. And you tap your third eye 3 times. It opens it up. You will notice when you do that everything around it becomes very fuzzy. But in there, it looks really clear. And using your intuition and receiving the information from your higher self, it's a lot easier to make good decisions. If you're making it from your emotional waters, if you watch my channel, you know how much water I have in my chart. I have a Pisces moon. I have the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and North Node in Cancer. It is really hard when you're in the emotional throes to make a really good decision. Using your intuition and using your emotions are two different things. Your superpower is using your intuition. Your challenge is to not make decisions from your emotional space. Because here, these cups are being held in balance. That's the challenge, right? To keep everything in balance while you make your choices and your decisions. Got a lot of decision making going on here. Holy cow. So whatever is going on, it is a very big, important thing. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana. There's only 13 cards, so a strong third of them, quarter of them. In your environment, you have a Knight of Wands. There is something fun and enjoyable and energetic that is in your vicinity that is very appealing, that wants to come in. When it comes in, it brings with it a lot of activity. Because in your environment, we have the Knight of Wands. And then in the outcome, we have the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. And the Four of Wands is joyful and playful. And this is celebrating life. And this Five of Wands here is the need to work collaboratively with somebody in order to, and it could be a group of people, in order to manifest what you're going for, in order to create a stable structure. Here, in this Five of Wands, they're also busy reaching for the goal that they're not working together. And so you have an opportunity here to either work collaboratively with somebody or trying to just climb over other people to get to the top. And if you go from this Four of Wands to the Five of Wands, because they are sequential, the next thing on there is the Six of Wands. So if you can figure it out how to work collaboratively with others so that it's a win-win for everybody, keeping everything in balance, right? That's the challenge, keeping everything in balance. You get to the Six of Wands. Recognition, victory, success, achievement. So right now you're sitting on the top of the wheel and you have total control of which way it turns. Get out of your analytical brain and get into your third eye. Stay out of the emotional waters. I don't really see them here except this Judgment card. But in the Judgment card, she is shooting up through the emotional waters. So yes, get out of the emotional waters. Get out of the head space, the monkey brain, and get into the third eye. Because it is from there that you'll know what to do. And there looks like there's some really great, fun opportunity to really build something in the surrounding area, in your environment. You're going to have to be patient for the process and allow it to come in. Capricorn energy is kind of like you plant the seeds and you wait. You have to put in the work. You got to keep weeding the garden. You got to fertilize it. You got to water it. You got to prune things back. It takes you going out into the garden every day to make sure that things are growing in the way they're supposed to. It's not about, you don't get to sit on your laurels when seeds of intention are planted in the garden of Capricorn. That being said, it's worth the effort. It will be rewarded. Okay, in the area of health, we have secrets. All right. So, look, she's carrying a bunch of keys, and there's the door lock. You know, right there's the keyhole. It's in an orb. Um, More research is needed. So, if you have some kind of a health issue that's going on, you need more information. Get it from your doctor. Get it from a dietitian. Get it from a specialist. Do not get it off of WebMD. Right now, all the ads are out, right? For, oh, this is the thing that'll help you lose weight, or this is what's going to give you energy, or this what. Be really discerning. If something sounds good to you and it's of interest to you, do your own research. Don't take the advice of an ad. And I don't care if it's that dude that says, if anyone has a heart transplant or whatever, or heart procedure, they're using equipment I made. That may be true, but what he's saying isn't okay. If you go to a specialist and they're looking at your stuff and they're deciding what you need based on what your hormone levels are, what your nutrients, what's going on in your own blood work, and they make a recommendation, okay. But when you're like there, just general across the board, this is what you need, I'm a little concerned, and I'm a little concerned. So, do your own research. Get that second, third, fourth opinion. You need more information. She's got a ring full of keys and a door that needs to be opened here. There are things you need to know about your health. She's standing on a very small disc. I really feel like you need to be cautious. You need to be cautious. You need to get more information. And then sort through it. What resonates as truth for you? And use your third eye to help you to discern what makes sense to you. This isn't about making a decision with your overactive imagination and brain that's doing the monkey thing, and it's not about reacting from your emotional space. This is from gathering information and then using your intuition, your superpower, to help you to discern and decide. So in the area of finances, you have 4 cards. Nobody else has gotten this much so far, so something's up with this. So, oh God, here you are, the mystic. I am spiritually wealthy. The muse. I inspire and I am inspired. Making financial decisions, again, you go through the checklist. You do the stuff, you analyze, you figure it all out. You're very logical. And then you listen to your intuition. You have the sage, which is Jupiter, very expansive. The truth will set me free. You need more information. You've got to seek out the information. And then what is true for you? What is true for you? And the connector. We are all one. So that's Venus twice. Venus in Capricorn is in your 11th house, if you're a Pisces rising, of networking. Who are you going to work with collaboratively to figure out whatever this is? We are all one. So who all has some skin in the game? Who deserves to have some input into figuring out how to create stability? 4 of Wands. This owl of wisdom, the sage, that's you. That's you using your third eye. Ultimately, and Jupiter gets into Pisces, is in Pisces, it's in Pisces. Got there this week. I want to say, as I'm recording this, I think Jupiter just moved into Pisces. So it's important to use that energy of expansion, of your intuition. But you need to have a beginner's mind. There's more you need to know. You don't have enough information yet. You don't have enough information yet. Okay, we'll take that one. We'll see what else is coming. So let's take a look at happiness here, and then we will go to the extended and put that in the membership portal. You have something really great going on. You have giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world, and that is what this is, the new and dynamic energy. So the Ace of Swords is that great idea. There is a need to gather more information, though, and we have dwelling in the truth. I stand in the light of the truth. I stand in the light of the truth. You need more information. And then you use your intuition, that third eye, to help you make the final decision. You won't be wrong. You won't. Pisces, you know. Trust your intuition. It's not your emotions. It's not made in your gut. It's made from your third eye. All right? You guys have an exciting month ahead of you. You have a big choice and a big opportunity here. So weigh all the facts carefully. And then when you get down to the final analysis and you have 1 or 2, 3 choices, then you use your intuition to figure out which one is right for you. All right, you guys take good care. I hope I see you over in the membership portal. But if not, have a great month. And I will be back here next week with the weeklies. So you take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.